Good afternoon guys, welcome to another vlog. If this is your first time here, then welcome. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. We are just strolling out from the hotel. Very nice day here in Makati at the minute, but today is going to involve drinking quite a lot of coffee. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we did a little research just before, or yesterday, we did a little research, looked up a few blogs, tried to find out where you guys think the best spots are for coffee here in Makati, and we found what we believe to be the best three. So we're gonna check it out for ourselves and find out.
Good afternoon guys, just realised that I have not yet said hello to you lovely people today. So hello, thank you.
Oh, that's
gonna get loud.
Oh no.
Oh no, he does. Does he realise?
Oh, that is the flattest that a tower could be.
Yeah, thank you for joining us this afternoon in another video. We are, as you know, on our way to our first coffee shop of the day.
Yeah,
we haven't had a coffee this morning because we knew we were going to do this video, and that is going to be a lot of coffee drinking today.
So what we did do was we had a cup of tea instead.
Yeah, we had tea, which I don't know if that's any better, but I mean, it's all caffeine at the end of the day. So stop number one, we're almost there, and you'll see where it is when we get there. So guys, we've just arrived at spot number one, and it is of course the wonderful Tim Hortons. I'm literally kidding. Tim Hortons is pretty damn good. We actually love Tim Hortons, but it's not like the best coffee in the world, so I'm just kidding. Totally forgot guys that the Sunday market is on right now here in Legazpi Village. We haven't actually been here before, so maybe we might take a call in the way back. So guys, the actual place that we are going to first is the Curator. We thought we would check this place out first because it seemed to be on the top of like every list that we saw. Most of the time it took one of the like top 3 spots, so we thought we had to check it out. Coffee guys, you've probably been here before, which is the Curator. If you're not into coffee though, don't worry, we're not going to go into too much detail because we're not really, as you would say, coffee snobs. We don't know that much about it. We just know we like a good coffee, and we thought we would try out some of the best places here in Makati. So this is stop number 1. Let's see what we think.
So yeah guys, I have went for the brew of the day, which is black coffee, but really smooth black coffee. From time to time I do drink black coffee, but normally it is pretty intense. It's pretty strong. This one is, yeah, way more like smooth, just easier to drink. Yeah, this is pretty damn nice. So if you do come here for a coffee, guys, they are really particular. They know what they're doing, and you get to pick. I picked the brew of the day, like I said. You get to pick your beans that you have with it. So the options were something that's kind of like a tea, like an Earl Grey tea, coffee kind of taste to it. And the one I went for actually has like a wine kind of taste. So there's grapes in there, and yeah, I think that's what makes it really smooth, because I'm a fan of a glass of wine. So coffee mixed with wine flavors is kind of cool.
So I went for a flat white because I'm a simple kind of gal. Not too crazy when it comes to my coffee choices, but it's actually really good. I also had to choose the type of beans as well. He did mention something about like salted caramel taste, and once he said that, I was like, yeah, I'll have that one, please. So yeah, it's really, really good.
Okay, thanks to me. Thanks, guys. Just finished up in the Curator, guys. Really nice coffee and a really nice group of people in there. Kiko, I believe his name was the guy who was serving us. He had a little chat with us at the end about just what we're doing here, where we explored, give some more suggestions of places, and yeah, really nice guy. So thanks for the service, Kiko, and hope you have a nice day.
Oh my gosh, it's so hot today. Yeah, first of all, let's talk about how at the Curator, at the actual building, there's no signs. So you won't know it's actually there unless you know it's actually there. Also, it's like really, what would be the word to describe the inside?
Industrial.
Industrial, perfect word.
Which is what I expected. We've
yeah,
never been there.
That's exactly the kind of vibe. But yeah, no, the coffee was really, really good. And it obviously has like a very unique or niche clientele, you would say.
I think this may be one of the nicest days that we've had since coming back to Manila. Would you agree?
I would actually argue that this is one of the nicest days we've ever had in Manila.
Yeah, it was really hot, and now it's kind of cooled off a little bit. I think it's just because it's a little bit more cloudy, but yeah, really nice temperature and just a really nice place to stroll around here. Is this Legazpi Village?
Yes.
Kind of in Legazpi Village area. Yeah, really cool, really nice day, and yeah, it kind of feels like I'm on a summer holiday or something, doesn't it? But yeah.
Even though it's Christmas.
Yeah, there's just the odd Christmas tree hanging around, but yeah, cool vibes. On to coffee shop number 2, which is, you'll see in one sec. So spot number 2, guys, is Yardstick, just around the corner from the Curator, and yeah, let's drink some more coffee, see what it's like.
Felt like we wanted a little iced coffee for a change, and it's actually really good, as I thought it would be. This is a strange kind of vibe in here. It's definitely not what I expected. I was expecting it to look like this.
It's almost like a school.
It looks like a classroom, like everybody's doing their homework or doing their work at their desk. It's quite a unique vibe. Again, we had to choose the type of beans, and you chose them. What did you choose? What were the choices?
The choices were Brazilian and Legazpi. So
and local?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So we went local, of course. Yeah, it's pretty good.
What an angle that is. Keep doing it.
Is it normal?
do the other one.
Thank you.
Just finished up in coffee shop number 2, guys, Yardstick. We decided to get some iced coffees this time because quite warm, thought we'd cool off a little bit. Yeah, really cool vibe in there, completely different than the Curator. It, like you said, almost like a school kind of vibe, and makes sense because they actually had coffee courses in there and people were learning how to make their coffee at home and everything. Good coffee, cool little spot to chill. Seems like a great spot if you're coming to do a little bit of work, although the Wi-Fi was a little bit off, but besides that, cool spot. Anything to add?
I was just gonna say the seats, not the most comfortable.
Yeah, but
not bad.
yeah, cool little spot for people watching and just chilling out. On to number 3. Something else that we did want to touch on in the vlog today, guys, was the fact that yesterday?
Well, it'll be a few days ago now.
Well, when the video goes up, yeah, a few days ago, it was World Mental Health Day, which is a huge deal at the moment with everything going on with social media. I think it's more important than ever, would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, it's become a thing now that's talked about more, which is a good thing, I suppose.
Yeah, definitely, because of the amount of issues, not just with social media, but I think it is a huge part of it, the pressures for people to look good online, look like they have a certain lifestyle and stuff. It's pretty intense.
So I actually did put a post up on our Instagram stories, just kind of talking about my experience, which I think is very important to do. It's kind of important to know that there are possibly other people out there who are feeling the same thing, and it's not like an abnormal feeling to have. And it was actually the first time ever I've kind of talked about that, and I'll maybe go into detail about it more in the future. But yeah, I got some really nice comments and replies, and just people just kind of replying and saying, yeah, I've felt like that before too. So that was nice. Where'd he go? I always lose him when he's doing B-roll. He's here doing... Oh, I can't see because it's focusing on me.
It looks...
Doing the reveal shot.
It looks seamless when you edit it together. When you show it on this, it looks a bit stupid.
Oh, I guess we were too late for the Sunday market. Oh well, always next time. Chris also has taken us the wrong way.
So, a simple mistake, I don't know if it's just my stupidity or if anybody else has done this before. Went on to Google Maps, instead of typing in where we wanted to go, I typed in
where we were last.
Coffee shop number 3 to our location, and then followed it back to the previous coffee shop.
So it took us back to where we already were. Great.
Back to the first one.
So we were gonna go to Dean and DeLuca for the next stop, but it's actually closed. So
how late were we though?
We were like 15 minutes, 20 minutes before or after it closed. So now we're just gonna go to TOBY'S, which probably would have been on the list anyway, but because we've already been there before, we know how good the coffee is. We wanted to try somewhere else, but that's just the way it goes. We're happy enough that we are gonna end up in TOBY'S.
Just finished up in the final coffee shop that we'll be heading to today, guys. TOBY'S. We're just sitting outside it. Before we continue on, we do want to talk a little bit more about World Mental Health Day, but we thought we should probably rate these, seeing as we did look up before and find out the best 3, or at least the 3 that were recommended to us. Fortunately, we didn't get to go to Dean and DeLuca, so it can't be involved, but we'll replace it with TOBY'S and then choose our favourite, or choose what we think was the best for actual coffee and just for the vibe of a coffee shop, which we preferred the most.
Okay.
Going back to the Curator, which was the first one we went to, that was probably the nicest black coffee I've ever had. Like solid black, no milk, no sugar.
Yeah, I would probably have to agree because I don't drink black coffee. I would never order a black coffee because I don't like it, but I could actually sit and drink that particular one in the Curator.
It was completely different. Like he said, there was like hints of like wine to it, which you actually could taste. It was like, normally black coffee's like almost really bitter and...
Yeah, it gives me that...
Yeah.
Taste.
Nice description. But it can be hard to drink if you're not into, like, or not used to really drinking black coffee. It can be hard to drink.
So coffee for me would be Curator, TOBY'S, Yardstick.
Yeah.
In terms of place to chill though, like to go back to.
As a coffee shop, for the vibe, because I think most people do go to a coffee shop more for the vibe as much as the coffee itself.
Yeah.
Could be wrong, unless you're a real coffee fanatic. Then we go more for the vibe.
Yeah, and just to kind of like
chill
out in the ambiance.
Yeah. So number 1 for the vibe.
For me, it would be TOBY'S.
TOBY'S?
TOBY'S, Curator, Yardstick.
They all were completely different. I mean, the Curator is really small, cool little place. Not that many seats, but I do like it. I would go back, and I would also like to try their cocktails at some point too, which would be cool. Yardstick was different.
It was quaint.
It was the biggest of them all.
I'm not sure if I would go back.
I don't know if the vibe...
It literally felt like school.
It did feel a little bit like a school. Yeah, it had a different vibe, but still kind of cool. Probably one of the better places for actually doing work because they had a lot of different little stations where you could sit and do work.
Yes.
But yeah, let us know, guys, what is your favourite coffee spot here in Makati? Is it any of those 3, or if you've been to them all, what order would you rate them in? This is just completely random. We're not saying any of them's bad, any of them's great.
No, of course.
They're all cool little places to go and chill out.
Also, if there's any other ones that maybe we haven't thought of, or maybe they're only new or something like that, let us know in the comments below if there's any like cool ones here in Manila that we should try.
Starting to get dark now. Sun has almost completely set. Look at that glow though. That lighting is quite good.
So cute.
Anyway, just to go back to the point we were making earlier, guys, about World Mental Health Day, we just wanted to talk a little bit more about it, just because I think from what we do and kind of the like side of social media and stuff that we're in, with obviously spending a lot of time on it every day, I think we can really understand why it is one of the main reasons why like anxiety and depression and stuff is such a big issue. Like probably with the past like 5 to 10 years, it's just been so intense. And yeah, I think we just wanted to talk a little bit more about it.
I think it's not so much about what happens on here, but more so what happens up here.
Yeah.
So it's how you perceive things and your outlook on things and just your perspective. It's all about perspective, I think.
Yeah, and yeah, it's about understanding that a lot of the stuff people put online is
like a highlight reel.
Yeah, it is a highlight reel of your life, and I think other people look at it in the wrong way, and I completely get that, because from time to time we can feel ourselves being a bit like that too when you see somebody else on Instagram who might be doing something really cool and you think, oh, I'm just sitting in my apartment today,
I'm not as good as them, or...
Yeah, when really that's not the case, because everybody... Are we going the wrong way?
I think so.
Anyway, I think we're back on track again. Yeah, like we said, I think people do look at it the wrong way, which is understandable. They take people's like Instagram feeds and their pictures a little too seriously, and yeah, and then they get annoyed that their life isn't like that, or their posts aren't as good as somebody else's, when really it's just not a big deal, and people don't care as much as you may think they do. I mean, scrolling through...
That is a lot of the problem. Sorry, just cut you off there.
This all good.
But a big part of the problem is people are so worried about what other people think.
Yeah, and it stops you doing so much, or makes you do things that you don't really want to do, like buy the new phone, buy a new pair of shoes, whatever it is, to try and keep up with everybody else, when really nobody else really cares what you're doing that much. So you might be doing something in your life that you think is to impress other people, and they don't really care, which then makes you feel a bit like shit when it just wasn't worth it in the first place.
Or you want to do something but you're worried about what people say.
And that is,
think that they're talking about you, and they might for like 5 minutes, and then it just doesn't really matter anymore.
Yeah.
What matters more, is that you're not getting to do what you want to do.
Exactly. Whoa, this is dark.
And now we're back in the apartment because it got really, really dark. But anyway, what were we saying?
So we were saying about people being affected by social media, looking at it the wrong way, allowing like other people's opinions to dictate your life. And I think we ended off there, and what we were getting at was that you need to find what it is that you like doing in your life and work towards that, and don't worry about people's opinions. And that's the message that we've been trying to give out on this channel, because we think you should just find what it is that you love doing and do more of that, and let that just go and see where it takes you. There's so many more things that lead to people getting anxiety and depression and stuff, and it's not easy, and we kind of understand it. I haven't really dealt with it that much, but I do know what it's like to have pressure to just keep up, like things,
be a certain way.
To be a certain way. And yeah, I know that it's hard, as much as I haven't felt the real like anxiety and depression from it. I do quite understand it. It's good that people are talking about it more now, because it allows people who have dealt with it to come out and talk to other people about what they've been through, and then it makes other people realise that it does end, and there is things you can do to help it and stuff.
Yeah, of course. So that's basically just what we wanted to chat about before we end this video. Just if you're feeling that way, if you're feeling down or sad or not really sure what to do with your life, don't be afraid to talk to somebody about it. I'm sure that there's many people out there who felt the same way as you. So
yeah, and if you do want to give us a DM or something, or if there's something you want to ask us about, literally anything. It could be a career choice, getting into something. What do you think I should do in this situation? Yeah, not that we're experts in any way, but another opinion is always good, and I think we could kind of understand a lot of the situations that you guys might be in. So yeah, feel free to ever DM us whenever you want on Instagram. It's probably the quickest way to get in touch if there is anything that you want to chat about or just want our opinion on.
Alright.
Now,
shall we end this video
must go and get some groceries, because
I'm so hungry.
We're all out. We need some food. Yeah, I think we'll end this one here.
Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. It was kind of a different type vlog today. Just kind of going around and trying some coffee. So we had fun. Hope you enjoyed the video too. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new around here, where's this light at?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Right there.
Hit that subscribe button if you're new around here.
Yeah, we know a lot of you guys who watch the videos just have not hit that subscribe button yet. So if you're waiting for a video to do it on, then make this the video. Hit that subscribe button. It means a lot. It really helps support us on the channel, and hopefully you enjoy the content. We've got a few cool ideas for videos coming up that I think you guys will like, so stay tuned for those.
Woohoo! And as we always say,
guys, take it easy.
Don't be a stranger.